Cool. Yeah. Okay. So we're very slowly going to start generating money here. We've got this one on the go. Let's go around and start sorting these guys. Oh, I say we get money in the go, and immediately we go into the red. Let's use our waypoint. So this is going to be a siding start signal here. As are you. Actually, you need to be about here. This is still double slipped, annoyingly, and I can't change it, which is a bit annoying. So what we'll do is we'll just make it look the part, because I have rusty train tracks. So let's bring you out and over to here. And we'll just make this like a disused stub. There we go. So a bit of a disused stub there. Fine, and then we're going to need to focus on some signals here. So realistically, a train coming down this way isn't really going to be doing anything other than going straight over, so I'm quite happy with this. Over here, we're going to put this signal here. And where it's going to get interesting is coming the other way. So if we do this... we're going to have two options for these tracks. So let's do a right one position, which is going to be for the depot, and we'll make it taller, but we'll do a right 3 position, which is going to be for the lumber yard. And once again, all this shit just means nothing, but it does just increase that there realism, just that little bit. So when trains go past, it's all just gonna look the part, which is basically what I'm going for at the moment. Now I'm gonna have to revamp this area when I bring a line in to here, but for just now, we're going to put a signal in here. And then I'm just going to use a simple side bracket signal to denote the going off into the depot. Alright. Pretty happy with this. Cool. Okay. Alright. So, we have our forestry industry here all set up, which I'm pretty happy with. We have our bakery industry set up, which I'm also pretty happy with. What is next? So our options for what is next are... what are my options? My options are that I either bring the route north and up into backup, which is actually going to be quite a hefty amount of money, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Or the alternative is I get my cargo setup started. And it's going to be started over here. I think we start our cargo setup here because, yeah, we're going to need to get it done at some point. So let's max out our loan, and we might very much run out of money here. Hopefully not, but we probably will. So let's get a 2-terminal large dock, which is going to go in here. If I do a 4-terminal, 4-terminal does look kind of better. I wonder if I just do a 1-terminal. Yeah, let's do a 1-terminal as a foundation. work out where specifically I want to do this. So let's do this here. Okay. Fine. And let's configure this. So this might end up costing us a pretty penny, but we're gonna refund the landing. And if I put a passenger terminal here, I guess my question is, if I get rid of this, and I do a large dock. Okay, I can't have it come out in the middle, which is ever so slightly annoying, but it is what it is. Let's yeah, let's just throw that there. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck. Can I not? Okay, I can, but it's very expensive. Also, oh, the foundation's cool. I don't know what mod adds that in, but that's pretty cool. I guess I could actually just add one of those in. Do we have a passenger equivalent of this? Okay, I prefer the cargo equivalent of it. I wonder if I might actually just put this here. And then for cargo, we'll do one of these that comes out here. That all looks pretty good. So we do... Trying to see how we want to do this. So if we do this... Where's in the middle of them? This is in the middle of them. So this is going to be a large cargo dock, which will go here. And I can do a large landing there and a large landing here. For 100,000 each. And then I can do a large passenger dock. Yeah, fuck it, let's just do it over there. And then we'll do a large passenger landing here. Fine. And then I can expand this if needs be. I don't think right now I'm definitely going to have to do this one. I don't want this one to be called Beaminster, because Beaminster's on a slightly different continent from what we are looking at. I do actually need to put in some pedestrian access here. Annoying I can't just have this go into a straight road, but it is what it is. Speaking of a straight road, let's go ahead and grab a urban street. Maybe a bit of an odd choice. Actually, do I need... actually, I don't think I do. I don't actually think I need an urban street, to be honest with you. I think what I really need... do you know, I would actually probably put a truck stop in here. All things considered. We'll do this as... I suppose we can do it as a one terminal truck stop. And just have that one come in... I think it actually needs to have pedestrian access, so footpath connections. There it is. Okay, so that's going to be our truck stop here. I was going to say this doesn't really give us a great deal of options, but actually I think I'm okay with that, because it's not really going to connect everything. That's going to be a train connection for sure, and everything else is going to be a train connection, so I'm actually pretty happy with this one. Let's bring you out, and you need to come up over here. This is going to connect our oil industry, and then we're effectively going to need to have a country road that is going to connect these guys. So bring that one to there. Trying to think of how this is going to work without blocking it. I want it to come from the outer lane. Yeah, okay, let's have it come from the outer lane. And we'll just bring you basically right the way around, down the coast, to here, and then we'll use the curve tool to bring it around, make that look a little bit neater. Cool. So now we have the ability to connect oil to our shit. Fine, we can sort all this later. We're gonna call this one port. Port. I don't know. We need a name for what this area is gonna be. fuck. To the east. Bumley! Wasted absolutely no time on that one, Badger. Jesus. Fine. It's not. I mean, it's not near a. It's not near a place. We may as well as. Also, I like the idea of bum coffee, so let's make this one Bumley Coffee Farm. This is your Bumley, though. Okay. This means we're not. This means we don't have a town to rename. So this will be Port Bumley. Way Bumley Coffee. So Port Bumley. Port Bumley. Connect Bumley to Willitown. Where's Willitown? Well, I can't because Willington isn't on the sea, so it'll take time for that to be achieved. Fine. So this will be Port Bumley truck stop. We've got Bum Oil. Bumley Oil Field. And Bumley Oil Works. Actually, oil truck stop. There we go. Ew. I'm actually probably going to need to put down another, because there's no road that connects any of this, so this is going to be entirely problematic-ish. Fine, let's go ahead and get a terminus station. Thank you, Beans, for the one bit. Let's not have a footbridge there. Why is it a cube? Internal error. What? What do you mean internal error? See the console for details. Track 2. Okay, that was weird. Track 1. Oh. Huh. Oh. Good to picture that one. You didn't know that you had one. Let's go ahead and make the foundations of what is going to be our grand old train station here. So we'll connect this in. God, that's expensive. Fuck. Fine. So this will be Port Bumley. Oh, that's Bumley. Bumley, Port Bumley. And then if we go into the configure, we're actually just going to get rid of this platform here. Actually, no, we're not. I fucked up. We need to get rid of this station. Apparently you had more. Where did these come from? Well, you found them. Yeah, found them. You also found that gives you text-to-speech, so now I'm scared. Thank you, Beans. I always love people that do the bit donation, not realizing that it's the only other than a subscription. It's the only other way of getting text to speech on my shit. So. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, did it break? No. Oh no, it's even worse. Okay, this is so much worse. This is so much worse. Oh, thank God it stops. SQUEGG. SQUEGG. Oh, God, that had the potential to be horrifying. Okay. Ah, jeez. SQUEGG. That's gonna be stuck in my head all fucking night. Jesus Christ, did they just absolutely fucking drop something important there? Okay, let's go ahead and I want to start it over this end, actually. Fuck it. It is what it is. Let's bring you round just a smidgen more, and I'm definitely going to change you. So you are very much going to be Port Bumley Station. And I'm going to need to change what side this platform is on, because fuck this noise. So let's use the GWR platforms, actually, if we can. Passenger platforms. Ooh, God, that's thick. Yeah, dang. Yeah, thick. Port Bumley does not currently connect to Willitown because Port Bumley is a port and Willitown is next to a lake, which has no water connections. So, what you ask is not currently possible. Je regrette. Je fucking regret. Okay, let's go ahead and grab. Let's get rid of this track actually. And we'll do the 30 km/h track. And let's do a platform. Let's do cargo platform. Cargo platform. Cargo platform. Where's the cargo platform? Cargo buildings. No, platform. Platform. Jesus Christ, that fucking thing is so fucking loud. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's get cargo in over here. And then we want a roof so that the people aren't entirely fucking miserable. In terms of cargo buildings, I think we're probably going to want an actual factual cargo building. So we'll probably put in fucking collisions. Collide with these nuts. Okay, I'll probably have to put this one here, which looks a little bit dog shit. But now, if I go ahead and do tracks, platform, cargo platform to here. Oh, is there no way for me to get a cargo platform around there? Oh no, that's messy. Okay, I don't know. 10 out of 10 do not like. Options. Do we just delete this whole thing and push it back, or do we just put the big ass cargo building on the fucking side? Because if we put it here, yeah, I mean, if we put the big cargo building here, like that's going to be like the cargo. Well, actually, do we want a big one, or do we want a medium one? Because we can just fill this area with schmalls in time, or at least. Yeah, fuck it. All right, let's do what one that I like better. This would be like the cargo hub, I guess. No, fuck it. I want the big one. I want the big one. The reason I want the big one is so that I can do this and expand this along, and that is going to give a direct connection to that. There we go. So that looks pretty all right. How dare this happen? Time for canal. Dig. Digging actually is really expensive. That would blow through so much money, you two, that means we wouldn't actually be able to connect them. Like if I was to dig, because I need to dig 2 canals. I need to dig either here to here and then here to here, or just here to here, and both of those will bankrupt me. I could maybe afford to do this one with 5 million, maybe, but that's a big ask. I'm not entirely sure that's gonna happen, so I regret, but you're gonna have to bide your time, I reckon. Okay, let's do you know what? I can just expand this in time, can I? Let's switch up here to the 30-mile-an-hour track for just a little bit. So we'll do this until the tree line here. And then we'll go up to the max speed line. We'll put that one there and that one there. So that is now officially connected. Do we... No, I can't. I physically can't. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. I physically fucking can't do it. Like... let's do a diamond cross over here. Okay, that's not gonna work. This game's detection for this bollocks is honestly fucking nonsense. But here we go, that is that sorted. So we'll go ahead and do some overhead signaling. Do one here, and we'll put a gantry in place. So we'll do a 0-3 gantry. These guys should be set to not being one way. And then this one, there's no point in actually putting this as a full stopping signal because it's never, the yellow light is never going to be illuminated. So we'll just plonk that one down here. So now we've got passengers. And we've got cargo. We can bring this over. This all looks fine. Fine. Okay. So now... Ooh. God, that number shot up. So now we need a way of getting this train track up to here. And I think this is actually going to end up being pretty fucking messy. Ah, beans. Okay. Fine. So we're going to need another train station up here at the Featherstone Toolworks. But this, once we get this in place, this is going to start allowing us to get a shit ton of money pretty fucking quick. So let's put... Oh, okay, that's actually not ideal. So you're expensive as fuck. You're actually increasingly cheaper. Let's just put this a little bit away from the station. So that, to try and save just a little bit of pennies. Fine. Now we'll use our track. I don't think the train's going to be going any faster than 30 miles an hour up and down this hill anyway. So let's start trying to bring this around. So far, so good. Starting to get pretty much on the high side. Try and bring it down a bit more. I want it to be level. Let's bring it to here. Yeah, okay, this will work. This will definitely work. That was a little bit of an expensive John. Let's double slip this, and then we have the same thing to do here. So let's make you double big, and then we'll do the same with you. Let's make you a home signal here. Actually, no, you'll be a starter signal, won't you? Which is slightly smaller, and then we'll use the approved side bracket. There we go. That looks the part. Fine. So, Featherstone Machine Factory. Actually, I'll just do machine freight. Fine. So now I need 2 trains. This is where things are going to get a little bit interesting. In terms of the use of our railway. Also, this is a bit of a bitch as well, because I think I'm actually going to need to curl the track around here, unless I just don't. Fuck it. Well, we can always redevelop this later. So now what we need to do is we need to come over here, and we need to bring you down to here. So we want to retain that 30 miles an hour. And we are once again... Oh, I was going to say we're going to double slip you, but I can't seem to double slip you. Why the fuck not? Right, why are you playing that game? What are you playing? Why are you playing that? Okay, let's try a couple before it was. Let's see if I can double slip this. Why can't I fucking double slip? Forgive me a minute. In fact, I need to start a drink anyway, so give me a hot minute to see, this is just fucking frustrating, because if this does this, then I need to do like this. It seems to not double when it's close to the next junction. No, well, maybe. I wonder if it's a signal actually. Let's get rid of the signal. I think it's to do with the angle, to be honest with you, mono. Let's try doing it as steep. Okay. Let's try this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Fine. It's an angle issue. It's an angle issue. Fine. Okay, let's bring you up to here. We're pretty happy with that. This area actually just looks like a fucking mess, all things considered. Do you know what? It is what it is. I might actually move you up a little bit more. Bring you a little bit closer to this junction here. Let's get a little side signal on. Oh, actually, if I'm being technical about this, it's going to have to be an overhead gantry, which I'll end up putting probably here. Be an overhead gantry, and then it'll be left one, which will be the tall one. I think that's in the right position. So this will be the first left, and then second left will be for the depot. I think that's all positioned quite rightly. So let's do this. There we go, that looks pretty sensible, although I don't necessarily like these two being so close together. So this is going to allow us to remember that we were about to take a break and actually take a fucking break. So give me a couple of minutes to go and refresh my drink, and I will be back in a little minute.
Holy shit. Body slam! This will never not be funny! Let's get them both, let's get them both, yeah boy! Fucking get shit wrecked. Honestly, somewhere there is a fucking BioWare developer who's like, just got like, oh, it's stuck to me! It's stuck to me! I'm having too much fun.
What?
Fucking gremlin laughter.
Ow!
Gosh.
A 12
Oh,
gauge.
my game just fucking crashed.
Oh, well. GG. Oh god, you are having a seizure on screen right now. Hang on.
That's legit.
Share your screen. Hang on. Here you go. This is what we're seeing.
My
right
screen.
All right, let's get Robodoggy in the deployed position. Let's get our grenades out. And then let's get the worst tunes for base assault you've ever heard in your life. Let's rock. Let's go! Station. Active use. Oh, that's a fucking tornado! Oh god! Fuck. I was like, what the fuck is that massive, like, warbling shadow? It's a fuck nugget and tornado. Oh.
Are
This
you
guy.
guys known for attempting to break people out?
I haven't broke anybody out in this county, but I have in other counties.
The sheriffs here know you.
I can't deal with this
Attempt jail.
guy in the
No,
background.
they don't know
Do they
me.
know you?
I chose my targets poorly. Right, do you two want to fucking get in there and... Oh, Lord! Well, wow! What do you expect? It's a fucking massive cannon that shoots a long stream of white material. What else do you want me to call it?
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't even remember going to bed, Hibble.
Well, I mean, you fucking passed out on the couch. It was great.
I don't even remember that.
Oh yeah, you were asleep! Of course you wouldn't! Guys, do you want to see what happened to me before?
Yes.
Watch this, right?
Oh, you did.
Yo, bro, you went flying and you died.
Yeah, you die at the other side.
That's hilarious.
So now you understand why I was laughing like that.
Teddy, come on, just stop.
That was Yeah, your reload is maybe a bit quick there, son, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't reload.
Alright. We are officially back from my break, and Mono, you will be pleased to know that I have the return of my darker pigment drink. Just for you, thought I should. So unpausing this again. So we're in the requirement now of 2 trains. So now we're going to start using what's referred to as a hub system. So rather than taking our planks here, which would actually at this point probably involve having another station here to go backwards, we're going to use Port Bumley as something of a hub for the trade of goods across the water. Basically, is the long and fucking short of it. So with that in mind, we need 2 trains. So we've maxed out our money, so we need to be careful with this. So let's do. Well, we need to set up the lines first, actually. Oh, that's down as Beaminster Station. God, we need to start that one. Beaminster. Fine. So line number 1, nope. That is going to be the. So we'll do Bumley Freight. And sandwich. Sandwich. Sawmill Works. And then we'll do another one, which is going to be Bumley Freight all the way over to... Ooh, we could not connect all the fucking stations. No. It says there is no path between them. Why? Why is that? So you use this one. Are you trying to go both ways on this? Okay, for some reason or other, the train is trying to go both ways. And it's coming a cropper. So one of these is broken. Oh, hang on. So you're not one way, you're not one way. You are one way. So one of these signals is broken, which is why it's giving me that error. So you are one way. You are one way. You are one way. You are one way. Where's the fucking problem then? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. You are accidentally one way, aren't you? Yep, there it is. There we go. So the error goes. That's fine. That's exactly what we're looking for. We need to put in another couple of signals here. So I want to put in... I want to put in another home signal here. Do it probably as close to the junction as I can get away with. So we'll do home signals here and here. And these should not be one way. So because I think this is long enough that we can actually get away with not putting those in place. I approximately think. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care about there. Okay, fine. So the line is now sorted. So we should have now 2 freight trains using this place here. So now all we need to do is actually go ahead and make the trains. I've definitely done both of the lines. Yeah, okay, so Bumley Freight. Bumley. Actually, we'll do the Bumley Hub, is what we'll call it. It's probably slightly more easy. To the Featherstone Machine Works. Hub gives us slightly more room to work with. So we need 2 trains that are capable of carrying stuff. Ideally carries wood, steel, and cogs, because that means I can avoid deadheading. We'll need to sheet though. So let's do this one. So let's grab a train. So let's grab one of you. And then in the goods wagons. So the flat wagon can carry logs, can carry stuff. Okay, yeah, so the flat wagon is probably what I want, actually. So let's grab all the flat wagons. Wait, what was the train design I used for you? What are you using? Manage vehicle and edit. Oh no, it's because I was using a shorter train, right? It's because I was using a shorter train. Fine. So let's hang on. Let's do that one again. So we'll do the tender engine because the tender engine has more power behind it. Turn the game down a little bit just because it's a little bit loud in my ears. Let's use the flat wagon. So this will only have a capacity of 50. I could make it more, but I want it to be semi-realistic with having brake fans and things. So, fine. Let's edit you with a brake fan. Modify for 0. It doesn't carry anything, so it doesn't cost anything, so that's fine. So now we'll assign you to the purple hub and you to the blue hub. And let's repay what loan that we have. So this is us now kind of out of money for a little bit. So now what we will see is because... So the game's got quite a good logic for understanding what needs what and where. So because the game now understands that the machine factory needs wood and it's connected to the hub, and the hub is connected to a place that gives like milled woods, that this can work in its favor. So you'll see what I mean about these little waypoint signals working. There we go. So that's pretty nice. A little siding signal comes down. So because of what we mentioned before, the sawmill, which has stored lumber, is now going to start working on producing sawmilled goods. The only downside is I don't have any steel, really. But fuck it, it is what it is. There's no point in me getting this up and running because that's not actually going to run until there is a connection on to here, which there will be soon. I think we're just going to have like a very brief across the water journey. So this train's gonna pull over here. This is the machine works. Yeah, that doesn't really mean a great deal. Tempted to grab Beaminster as a passenger port. That would allow us to extend our route a little bit. Here would probably be a good place for it, all things considered. How much would that cost actually? Let's go max out this. So if I put down a passenger port that is just got if we do one large, that's expensive. If I do one small and put it here, that's actually not too shabby, all things considered. What happens? So if I put you here, God, I hope I haven't fucked this up, and then can I extend you out? Aha, we can. So we have a pathway connection. Cool. So this ferry port is actually connected to most of the city, which is quite nice. So all we need now is actually a ship, and we can actually start making some money on the water. Ooh. Huh. This looks quite interesting. A little small boatyard. I wonder what the small boatyard actually looks like. If we put you here in the corner of the water. Ooh. So can we... Oh. Wait a minute. Is that just a waste of money? It's an asset for small boats. Fine, I don't actually know if we have... Small boat part. The small ships mod's actually pretty good. Harbor for small ships. Actually, I might end up... part of me... Hotel landing stage. Part of me wonders if I might actually just do that. Oh, I don't get any money back for that. Fuck. Okay, that was a regretty spaghetti. We can do harbor for small ships. That has a landing. Floating jetty, large floating jetty. Stopping point, boy. Distance. I feel like I want the harbor, but I don't know what I can do with the fucking harbor. Let's just see. Let's bring that out to there, and can we configure you? Oh, okay, I can, but not really by much. I can probably put down assets though, and make it a little bit better. Do you auto attach? No. See, this is at the wrong height, and the height actually isn't adjusting at all. So bring you all the way down. No, it just looks kind of weird, doesn't it? It would be nice if it actually just like auto-attached. Oh, hang on a minute. It looked like it did very briefly there for a second. Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure how I freaking feel about this. Okay, let's try a small road. Okay, that's a hard no from me, dog. I have regretty spaghetti about this because now I can't actually build the thing that I was gonna build. So yeah, that's a problem. We'll do the shipyard here out the way. So in terms of mods, all we can really get is the Riga for passenger shenanigans. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do some terrain manipulation. So let's flatten this. No, fuck. Okay. Okay, that's all nice and sorted there. And then if I level this, that looks actually okay. So if I use a small road tool, have you come straight out here, that looks okay. And then if I bring, no. So I think if we have, no. Fucking goddamn it! Can I not just make a fucking low-lying coastal fucking road? Okay, I think if I do it this way, this should give me some success? Question mark. No, it ends up looking real rough. But we do have a jetty here, and it still does cover most of the city. So now, how do I use? I'm trying to work out how I use these old. Oh, if I do switch. Oh, I wonder if that was what I needed to do. If I need to switch off the ground adjustment. Switch off the ground adjustment. So let's see what this does. So we've switched off the ground adjustment, and if I do the port corner, rather. Height of accessories. No, that just doesn't want to fucking change at all, does it? Does not want to change at all. God, that's slightly frustrating. I wish it clipped. Disabled lanes for people. Doesn't change anything. And so what we got? We've got a corner asset, an outside corner asset, a port without function, harbor barrier, harbor railing, fender. I wish this all clipped into each other. This is perfectly possible. I kind of don't know why it isn't. I don't know what these water assets are. Fine, do you know what? Let's just do what we can to try and make this look quarterway decent. I don't really like this. But we'll have it come around here. And, yeah, see, I can't even manually control the height. That's a bugger. Yeah, that is an absolute bugger. I wonder if I just sell this and go back to the old ferry port. Or is there a world where I can flatten this a bit more for a little bit of $100 bill, and then we come back here and then do. I wish this fucking height slider would work. Like, what the point is having a height slider that doesn't fucking work? Ah, fuck it. I can halfway. I can make that look halfway decent. Fine. Okay, that's. Okay, this is not great. Let's drop the brush size down a little bit more. Okay, definitely want to flatten this out a bit more. Okay, I don't know why this isn't. Okay, that's not gone well. Oh, do you know what it was? Switch off ground adjustment. Yeah, okay, there we go. So I needed the ground adjustment on. Fine, so that opens up this one. Fine, I'm right in saying that you have fine. So we're using vanilla ships here. There's a little bit of a gap here, but I'm kind of beyond caring just now. Fine, so I should be able to connect Beaminster. So Port Beaminster to Port Bumley. So this is going to be a line that is going to be possible in due course. Beaminster to Bumley ferry port. But we just need to wait to have enough money for this. So we can see here, thanks to the tireless efforts of this train, we have pulled a lot of things in. Oh shit, we got $1 million. Fine, let's use this to buy a ship. $1 million, let's buy one riggy ship because we've only got a small dock. So this only lets us carry 39 people. But we'll take it and we'll put this one on the Beaminster Bumley line. And let's start repaying some debts. So this is where we're going to get like a stupendous amount of money. So we can see here at this point, this train has not carried anything because it's still got its default settings and it is all the way down at minus $500,000 for the fucking month. But now, it's actually going to go into the port. It's going to pick up a huge amount of fucking shit. And it is going to head off into the middle distance. So this is a long journey, but this is going to net us quite a lot of money. Don't be surprised if this comes back at like, I don't know, $1.5 million for this one journey that we're doing. Maybe $1 million's closer actually. But yeah, this should be quite good.